Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. Just coming out of my WW meeting, and for my weigh-in this week, Miss Denise lost 1 pound. Hooray. It's been a long time coming. There you go. I am 165.2. I've lost 1 pound. I'm 104.8. So I am actually 9.2 pounds from goal again. So let's see if we can get there, you know? Back to school this week, so I'm hopeful. This week's recipe is tricolor vegetable ribbons with lemon, thyme, and pecorino. Take a look at that. Not my jaw. I mean, I'm not going to waste... I mean, I love this stuff, but I'm not making ribbons. It's just way too difficult. Chop those bad boys. You know, I love to cook, but this is just... No, I think it would get too soggy for me. I like my veggies a little more firmer than that. But, you know... I like the idea of the lemon zest and the pecorino and all the different spices, but I do not like the idea of peeling and ribboning them. No, not going there. All right, this week's topic is meals in a flash. What do you do? Set yourself up for the quick meal success. It's, I guess, because people are going, they feel like it's September, they're going back to work. Some people who are off, the kids are going back to school, the routine is different. So it's how do you adjust? Keep items that are easy to throw together in your pantry. Have building blocks in your fridge and freezer. That's my personal favorite. Make batch cooking a habit if you'd rather cook regularly throughout the week. Make a little extra each time to have leftovers. I love leftovers. I know some people are not leftover people, but I so am a leftover girl. So let's get this car started and let's get this vlog going. So yes, building blocks. Oh! Enough of that. I like to keep boneless, skinless, cooked chicken shredded in my refrigerator for the week. I like to keep vegetables ready to go. Cucumbers, bell peppers, sugar snap peas, like ready to, because sometimes you just need to, you know, throw them in a bag. Hard-boiled eggs is a must. They're my quick snacks, and you can do a crap ton with the chicken. You could do, I mean, you can make a quick chicken salad. You can throw it right on top of a salad. It's, you know, you can, it can add to any kind of meal that you make. So I always try to have that kind of stuff to be successful. You do need the building blocks for this kind of stuff. So I try to keep, like rice once a week. I like to have that left over. You can throw the rice and the chicken, make a quick burrito. It's you know, there's a few things, and I like adding black beans and corn to shredded chicken and salsa. I mean, always have eggs. I mean, they were talking about having, I guess, breakfast for dinner. If you don't know what to have breakfast for dinner. You can make an omelet, you can make pancakes, so that, you know, you can make muffins. I always try to have in my freezer little, which I have been doing lately, the little 1 point chocolate muffins, or the cupcakes for 1 point. And I can make a parfait with it. I can just eat it. I could frost it with some PB2. Because sometimes we need a little dessert, you know? I'm not going to lie. And if you have something ready to go, low in point, better choice than making, you know, a rash choice, which gets me in trouble a lot. But having go-tos. I mean, I always, like I said, every time I'm at the store, it's the eggs and the chicken, non-fat Greek yogurt. It's always in my, you know, go-to list every week. There are things I need to have. I mean, I'm now going to be prepping my lunches for school. 9 times out of 10, I take leftovers. As I said, I get sad when there's no leftovers. I do, because I adore leftovers. And I had a piece of leftover flatbread that I made the other day. It was Trader Joe's. I had that in a haul. There's these long rectangular pizza crusts, and 1/4 of one is 4 points. So that's doable for pizza. 4 points is very doable for the crust. I put some Alfredo. I put enough, I didn't have to count. The light Alfredo. Yep. There we go. Sorry about that. Get it in a jar. I think it's Ragu light. There we go. Ragu light. It is think you can get a quarter cup for 2 points. I didn't need a whole quarter cup in my flatbread, so I didn't count it. Yeah, I need a new holder. And I did shredded chicken, fresh spinach, and fat-free mozzarella. An ounce of mozzarella, I think it was a point. I didn't even use an ounce on my piece, so I didn't count that either. So it was a beautiful chicken and Alfredo, spinach. It was quite the combo, let me tell you. It was an awesome, and my kids liked it. My little one loved it. And he, you know, he'll eat spinach. Weird kid that he is. Doesn't eat a lot of vegetables, but he'll eat spinach. How interesting is that? So he loved it. So that was a great dinner. And I had plenty of that left over, so I cut the pieces smaller because it was a 4-point bread, and I didn't count any of the, I mean, I gave it 5 points because I felt guilty, which very rarely happens. And so I cut those pieces in half. So I had one for lunch for 3 points. It was delicious and satisfying. I love doing, and the 647 bread, I've made, you know, mini pizzas with that bread. I've made, sorry about that. Dish with You needs another new equipment. Pizza, that's where I was. It's always easy to make a quick pizza. The Joseph's pita bread, awesome. 1 point. The lavash makes a nice, really thin pizza. And I emphasis on the word thin. Keep your eye on it, it will burn. But it makes a great little, really thin little pizza. And for 2 points, try to keep your toppings as low as you can. It's awesome. They're go-tos. I'm all about stir fries. I stir fry everything. And I chop and drop. I chop and drop onions, bell peppers, zucchini, mushrooms, whatever I have, sugar snap peas, whatever I have in the house, carrots goes in that stir fry. For your protein in, if I have some cauliflower rice, oh yeah, it's huge. It bulks that up, and it's ungodly big. And I have it like a nice plate of food because it makes me feel, I don't feel deprived when I have a big plate of food. When I'm eating this microscopic food, I feel sad and depressed. But when I have a big plate of food, girl, I'm all there. Like I said, I make a lot of things homemade because I could have more. But like I try to keep also the ranch dip, my skinny ranch, or Denise's low-fat ranch or low-point ranch is on my page here, my channel, and you'll find it. I think you get it's a quarter cup for 1 or 2 points. It's delicious. That's the bottom line. And I know you can get bottled dressing. This is homemade. You know what's in it, and it's way better. I know it's my opinion, but I perfected this back and forth because I wanted it to be, I love using homemade buttermilk, and when I don't have homemade buttermilk, I make my own homemade buttermilk. Are you kidding me? It's that good, and I don't feel guilty about eating it. I eat it all the time. I dip my veggies in it. It's just that good. I did make a lot of, as I say this 1.5 million times, I try to keep my veggie dips around, you know, the 0-point dips, so I can sit there and just get my veggies and go to town. But keeping stuff, you know, it's, you know, and it isn't cheap. Let's face it. This lifestyle that we're embarking on WW, eating healthy is not cheap. It's, you know, but nothing good is ever cheap, is it? So I worked the program, and the program works if you work it. You know, I had a decent week. I didn't have a great week. I had a decent week. I was actually surprised I lost. I was hoping just to stay the same because I had a few interesting days. I think if I can remember why. I think maybe I didn't have such a bad week. I'm trying to remember. Notice I didn't get away at the beginning of the week, so I really didn't know where I was, and that always scares me. I was trying to get away at the beginning of the week, and I didn't. But I had a decent week. I mean, did we go out? I can't remember what I had last Saturday. I don't remember, but I kind of, yeah, but it was a decent, yeah, I guess it wasn't a bad week. I mean, they're never as good as I want them to be, if that makes any sense. I could be better. I mean, but on the whole, it wasn't too bad. But I'm hoping, now it's a holiday weekend. Well, I will try to make some low-calorie sides. Always have a veggie side. Grilled vegetables are a must. Corn is a must. So So that will be on the docket. I would definitely make I have quinoa. I'm gonna make a quinoa salad with a vinaigrette and potato salad. Now, I don't love potato salad, but my family does. So I will make the regular potato salad, and I will make an extra potato for me, and I will make my potato salad with yogurt, mayonnaise, and an egg, and some celery. So I like it. I do. I mean, I'm one of them weird people that could put Greek yogurt in anything creamy and think it tastes good. But that's me. But that's what I'll do, so I'll keep it really low point. I love doing which I know people are going to laugh, the cauliflower in place of the potatoes. I like it. The kids don't, but I like it. But I won't be doing that. I don't have any cauliflower anyway. I'm going to grow up some zucchini, some already. You have to, like I said, I always say I'm going to have a beef burger. It's already planned. And I'm having the portobello bun again. Not because it's 0 points, but because it's really good. It is really good. Messy, but good. So I'm definitely going to have my portobello burger. I'll have 5 points for the meat because I'm having beef. And my 0 point bun. So I could upgrade my meat to have that. It's not bad. Like I said, I like the way it tastes with the onions on there. Oh, it's so good. Maybe I'll do what I eat a day on Labor Day. Wouldn't that be fun? That'll keep me on track. I might just do that. And dessert-wise, I'm going to have my old fat-free Ready Whip, and I'm going to get one of my muffins, one of my little cupcakes out. It's going to be harmless. I'm not really worried about that. So it should be a decent weekend. As long as I don't pick, and there's really nothing around for me to pick on. That helps. Or if I pick, I try to pick on, I did get a pack of like jerky. And I have my ranch dip all ready to go. So I'm going to be having all my veggies out, dip my ranch. And I do that as it's just around. So I just keep having that. And believe it, I have enough veggies. You do get full. I'm going to up my water because I think I need to do that this weekend. That'll help. So I'm hopeful for next weekend to have a loss. But, as we know, nothing ever goes as planned. But you know what? You can just do the best you can. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the best I can. If I go over, if somehow something comes that I wasn't planning for it, I will just have some. If I want it bad enough. It's something that I really want, that's harder. A lot of times it's something that I really don't want, so I'm alright with that. So, which always helps. I always encourage the family to bring in stuff that I don't like. Yes, bring in apple pie. I don't eat apple pie, so if they bring apple pie, that won't do me in. Pumpkin pie, yeah, I'm all over that. I'm all over pumpkin pie. Or anything with fruit. I'm not a big fruit lover. Like a cherry pie, a blueberry pie, or any kind of thing with, oh yeah. I wouldn't even look twice at that. But they love it, and hey, it's a win-win in my book. Don't move me. But you need to do what you need to do, and we'll see how this week goes. So, what is your ideas for a successful week? With change of scenery, change of, I guess, not scenery, change of routine. Like, how do you guys prep? Let me know in the comments below what you do to prep. A lot of people, I really want to learn to be a better meal prepper. I do prep some things, like when I do my mini quiches, they have to be prepped because I don't have time to make those. I like prepping the mini quiches, having them around. They're really low in points. They are on the channel as well. And my dips, that's my prep stuff. And I like to have things chopped. I buy the pre-done celery at the store. I know it's a little bit more money, but it's ready to go, and I will eat it if it's ready to go. So I hope you all guys have a fantastic week. I'm going to hit the road and have a great day. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed that my phone fell out. I'm leaving that in because why not? It's fun. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. There's a collab I'm going in. It should be live right now as I'm taping, because it's supposed to go at 9 o'clock. It's Would You Rather. It's 20 random questions about what would I rather. Check that out. And have a great day, and we will dish another day. And thank you for all your support and subscribing. I love it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Have a great Labor Day. Memorial Day. What month am I in? All right, guys. Have a great Labor Day if I don't talk to you. And I might film on Monday just to keep myself on track. All right, guys. Bye.